Hello everyone, my name is Joanna and today's workshop focuses on supervisor-student relationships and preparation towards our MSc oral examination. This workshop is aimed at strengthening academic supervision, improving communication, and enhancing our readiness for thesis defense. Let's get ready as we hear our participants as they share their experiences. Thank you.
Good day. What's your name and what program do you offer?
My name is Akwesi Sapon, Master of Business Administration, Entrepreneurship and Business Management.
A pleasure having you with us, Mr. Sapon. I have a couple of questions concerning the supervisor-student relationship workshop you just attended. Our first question is, do you consider the MSc thesis oral examination an important requirement for earning an MSc degree?
Oh, okay. Yes. That's true because initially they had it, but because of COVID-19, they had to take it out. And there is a hearsay. I don't know whether it's true or not. I don't want to confirm this because I've not done any research about it. That some students do assess materials from outside and they just submit them to get their degrees. However, with this introduction of the oral defense, you would have to defend whatever you are giving out. So you cannot just put something and submit and get your degree. So I believe KUSC is going the right direction and it's a very good step in the right direction.
Okay. For our next question, do you feel more prepared for your master's thesis oral examination after attending the workshop, and why?
Oh, I feel more prepared, and they said for MSCs it will be online. So once you know it's online and you have to defend this, you have to go thoroughly through your research, get prepared, and then yes, I feel very strong I can do this now. Yes.
All the best.
Thank you.
Now, for our last question, how would you describe the overall impact of this workshop, and how do you think the impact has affected you?
The overall, this is a top-notch program because I'll give it a solid 8.5 because initially before coming here, I had a perception about students, lecturer, student, supervisor relationship and a whole lot. But now I know I have a role to play. They have a role to play, and they are actually here to help us finish our thesis. So yes, I believe strongly that this program is a top notch program, and we should do it. I don't know if it can be done every month. If it can be done every month, that will be fine. But yes, it's a very good program, and SGS should keep it up. I salute the directors of SGS. You are doing a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you very much, and a pleasure having you with us. Good day. What's your name and your program, please?
My name is Sechwafia Kwabena Dimako, and I'm offering PhD agronomy.
A pleasure having you with us, Mr. Dimako. Yes. I have a couple of questions concerning the supervisor-student relationship workshop you just attended. Our first question is, what is one key lesson you learned from the session on supervisor-student relationship?
Okay, I have come to learn that it is a co-work we are doing. I don't have to suffer alone. The supervisor is there to guide me, as he is an expert in the field that I am trying to be an expert in. So he is there to be a guide to me. Thank you.
So for our next question, how has the workshop changed your understanding of the supervisor-student relationship?
Initially, I was thinking I have to do all the heavy lifting. But today I've come to realize that we are working together. We have to respect each other. He has things he has to do as a supervisor, and I also have my responsibility as a student. So we just have to blend well, and I have to make sure I give him the maximum respect, and he also have to give me that respect, and then we co-work together to achieve a purpose.
That's very nice. Our next question is, which part of the session did you find the most beneficial and why?
Okay, I think the whole program was beneficial as it has opened my eye to a lot of things that initially I did not know that is how it's supposed to be. So in the whole, I would say everything was okay since it has opened my eyes to things that I didn't know should be in the past.
Now, for our very last question. In one sentence, what would you say to a fellow postgraduate student who missed this workshop?
I would tell you that you should have been here, but you were not able to come. So I want you to know that you don't have to do all the heavy lifting on yourself. You have to help your supervisor as he also help you, since the two of you are on a project and you cannot do it alone and he also cannot do it alone. You have to respect each other and work together so that the project can come to a successful end. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A pleasure having you with us.
Thank you.
Good day. What's your name and what program do you offer?
My name is Thelma Tewie. I'm reading MBA in Management and Organizational Development.
A pleasure having you with us. I have a couple of questions concerning the supervisor student relationship workshop you just attended. Our first question is, what is one key lesson you learned from the session on supervisor student relationship?
Okay, one key lesson I've learned is that as a supervisee or as a student, you don't have to suffer in silence. One of the challenges we face is getting your supervisor getting back to you when you have probably uploaded your thesis or a chapter whatsoever. So if your supervisor is not being responsive, you could always write to your HOD. If your HOD is not being responsive, your dean, if none of them are being responsive, you could always go to the School of Graduate Studies and they would always be at your beck and call. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, for our last question. In one sentence, what would you say to a fellow postgraduate student who missed this workshop?
Fortunately for us, the program is a 2-day program. So if you miss the first day, you could always come back the second. And as somebody who attended it, I would say it's a need, it's a necessity for you to attend. So if you don't make it today, you could always come back tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A pleasure having you with us. Have a nice day. Thank you. Good day. What's your name and what program do you offer?
My name is Eunice Mausia Genyafu, MPhil Environmental Resource Management.
Okay, a pleasure having you with us. I have a couple of questions concerning the supervisor student relationship workshop you just attended. Our first question is, do you consider the MSc thesis and examination an important requirement for earning an MSc degree?
Yes, it's important. I mean, it helps build your confidence in terms of public speaking. So yeah, I think it's important.
Okay, for our next question, how has the workshop changed your understanding of the supervisor student relationship?
There were some things we didn't know at first, but during this workshop, we were taught how to communicate with our supervisors and also how we can end our thesis on time, finish it on time. Yeah.
That's very nice. So, for our last question, how would you describe the overall impact of this workshop has had on you?
It's been insightful, I must say. There were some things, as I said earlier, I didn't know before we started our thesis, but through this workshop, we've been educated on them, especially the student supervisor relationship, which is very important for thesis writing.
Okay, that would be all. Thank you very much. A pleasure having you with us. Okay. Good day. What's your name and what program do you offer?
My name is Masalimani and I'm pursuing PhD in Geotechnical Engineering.
A pleasure having you with us. I have a couple of questions concerning the supervisor student relationship workshop you just attended. Our first question is, what is one key lesson you learned from the session on supervisor student relationship?
The session was very, very impactful and it only reflects on the current relationship that I already have with my supervisor. So indeed, I have a very good relationship with my supervisor. So this is a testament that indeed there are very good supervisors out there that endeavors to ensure that their students are well taken care of in all aspects. As an international student, my experience with my supervisor is exceptional. Thank you.
I'm glad for you. Our next question is, do you consider the MSc thesis oral examination an important requirement for earning an MSc degree?
I would say yes. Like I stated earlier, the defense would basically add on to their hard work that they have done, and this will also better prepare them.
So, for our last question, which part of the session did you find most beneficial and why?
The question and answer, there were very, very interesting questions that were asked, and Prof was able to maneuver, or he was able to better answer them in a more cordial way, to a point that you agree to some of the answers that he put forward. But yes, so the question and answer was very, very interesting. especially some of the questions that I personally ask. These were questions that actually affect me as an international student. But Prof was able to throw more light into it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A pleasure having you with us. Have a nice day. Good day. What's your name and what program do you offer?
Good day to you as well. My name is Franz Kejima, reading MPhil by Data Analysis and Computational Genomics.
Wow. A pleasure having you with us.
Thank you very much.
I have a couple of questions concerning the supervisor student relationship workshop you just attended. Our first question is, what is one key lesson you learned from the workshop?
I would say it's how the lecturer explained how you're supposed to go around with your thesis. I know it's not in my field as an MPhil student, even though it's more of an MSc. But with that, I've been able to learn and prepare myself for the future ahead of me.
Our next question is, how has the workshop changed your understanding of the supervisor-student relationship?
Okay, first of all, I thought it's always difficult to approach your lecturers or maybe share your thoughts in relation to your course. And with this program, I've realized that they are easy to reach out to, they are friendly, and then I shouldn't have anything inside me when I want to approach them.
Okay. Now, for our last question, in one sentence, what would you say to a fellow postgraduate student who missed this workshop?
Well, I'll tell the fellow students that you missed a lot because it's going to be a building blocks for you as you want to graduate from King University. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. A pleasure having you with us. Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you. Good day. What's your name and what program do you offer?
Good day to you too. I'm Sylvia and I read MSc Food Science and Technology.
A pleasure having you with us. I have a couple of questions concerning the supervisor-student relationship workshop you just attended. Our first question is, do you consider the MSc thesis oral examination an important requirement for earning the MSc degree?
Yes, I do. I consider it very important because it is a way you get to tell people that you did the work and you own it. Yeah, so I think it's really, really necessary as an MSc student.
Okay, our next question is, do you feel more prepared for your MSc thesis oral examination after attending the workshop, and why?
Yes, I really do feel ready. Okay, so for my undergraduate, I did an oral defense here. So I was actually thinking that it would be the same procedure. Yeah, so coming here today, I've got to actually learn the difference that it's not exactly the same. Yeah.
Okay, now for our last question, how would you describe the overall impact of this workshop?
Oh, it's been very insightful, especially with the student supervisor relationship. Yeah, I really, really loved that session very much, especially how we were told how we should maintain mutual respect. Yeah, because we as humans sometimes we tend to take advantage of certain situations that we find ourselves in. Yeah, so it was really, really beneficial and very insightful.
A pleasure having you with us. Have a nice day. Good day. What's your name and what program do you offer?
I'm David Akwesiade. I'm reading MBA Logistics and Supply Chain.
A pleasure having you with us, Mr. Ade. I have a couple of questions concerning the supervisor-student relationship workshop you just attended. My first question is, how has the workshop changed your understanding of the supervisor-student relationship?
Okay, this workshop has been very insightful. In the beginning, I thought approaching supervisors, lecturers is very difficult, but with this workshop, it has given me fair idea of how to approach supervisors.
Okay. Our next question is, which part of the session did you find most beneficial and why?
Okay, it was the question and answers part. I really like how the postgraduate students asked the questions and the answers we had from the lecturer. It was very insightful.
Okay, now for our very last question. In one sentence, what would you say to a fellow postgraduate student who missed this workshop?
They should have been here because a lot has been learned in this session.
Okay, a pleasure having you with us. Please have a nice day.
We extend our sincere gratitude to all facilitators, participants, and organizers for their invaluable contribution towards the success of this workshop. Your engagement has been greatly appreciated, and we eagerly anticipate future insightful sections with you all. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.